Hello, ladies and gentlemen. George here, and today I'm going to ask you guys a very profound question. You're playing solo, not solitaire solo. This is not Sasso. I like to play solo. And the reason why I like to play solo is because it kind of prepares me for an actual game. And I play to the best of my ability of both sides, or at least I try to. So a Facebook user asked a very profound question. The question was, how do you deal with concealment in solo play? As you can see, I have units that are not concealed, and I have units that are dummy counters and are concealed. And how do you play and how do you cope with that is by introducing unknowns and randomness, or at least some essence of randomness, meaning you ultimately don't know where everything is. Now, obviously, one side will be weaker than the other, or one side will be stronger than the other, because it's pretty hard to be impartial throughout the game. But you do your best, because when you go to a tournament or you want to face off against an opponent and you want to play your best, you can explore different solutions by playing solo. Whereas if you don't play at all, you'll be challenged. Now, the scenario we're looking in this case is AR4, the Overlook. It's the last one in the Arnhem pack that came out in the summertime. And I finally reached the end. Yeah, I did Bricks and Flames, and it's also a discovery. So you're playing and you discover. Now, this isn't unique because I came across, and for the life of me now, I can't find that document, but I came across a document where a person had written something to the extent of how do you deal with concealment and playing with solo, and it involves exchanging units. Now, before we deal any further into that, let me give you an overview of the scenario. So it takes place in Oosterbeek, the Netherlands, 21 of September 1944. It's between elements of the Waski Battalion, Herman Göring Division. I don't have any divisions albums there. And the 1st Battalion, the Border Regiment, and the 1st Air Landing Brigade, mostly the Polish segment of the units that landed close to Arnhem. We're drinking beer. No, not beer. It's tea. It's tea, and it's in the early evening. We'll try and make this scenario or this gameplay 40 minutes or 45 minutes long. Yeah, Tim Hortons, Orange Poco. All right, and now the Germans win at game end, get this, if there is less than one unbroken British equivalent in the hill hexes south of hex row N, okay? But they have to start on the northern edge, and if northern edge, I'm guessing this in hex rows less than 1, less than or equal to 1. 84, I think the north is, it's this. But what are they talking about? Are they coming in this way? Really perplexed. 84. North is the opposite of the number. Set up in non-hill hexes, numbered less than or equal to 1. AFEs. Okay, so it's set up on not north, but set up in non-hill hexes, less than or equal to 1. But in the victory conditions, it is the Germans win a game end if there is less than 1 unbroken British equivalent in hill hexes on south of hex row north. So N. So on south no British units here, and the Germans win. And the Germans set up in non-hill hexes less than or equal to numbered 1. So it's kind of perplexing. You're attacking actually from the west, and you want to clear everything south of hex row N. And here come the flame tanks like in the previous scenario. Now, in terms of randomness, when you look at the British OB, you got 6 dummy counters. So essentially what did I do here is I've done this in a number of scenarios, and the reason why I'm late in publishing my solo plays because I did this sense of wonder, and I looked at it for an hour, admiring my accomplishment. So what I did was I divided everybody into a unit or a fire group, lettered from A to J, and then to introduce an element of unknown and randomness is if in this setup, and the setup is like, for example, fire group F, which is Stanislaw 9-1 leader with a 648 and an LMG. Here F, if I roll a 1 to 4, he sets up an I3, a J4, if I roll a 5 to 8, and a 9 to 12, it's a K5. But if I roll a 5, 8, or 10, it's one of these 3 dummies, and the other unit will, either set up in one of the other 2 hexes. So as a German player, I don't know where is the British, other than these units, which will set up concealed, and they're by SSR, they're under a no move counter unless they have lost to a known enemy unit. They gain freedom of movement only if they have lost to a known enemy unit, or automatically at game turn 4. While under no move, they're not eligible sniper targets. So anywho, let's put our sniper counter on the board. And here for the Germans. Get the show on the way. We know that these guys are flamethrower tanks. We're going to assume that everybody here is concealed. I'm not going to conceal the tanks. It's just overkill. And as I approach the allies, I'm going to roll 2d6s to find out where the British units are going to set up. And if they are not in the line of sight of a German unit, they will be concealed. If not, they will be. I started a log file, and with that, more or less, we should commence with the weather. But just let's take a look at the aftermath. I'm not going to read it verbatim. So basically, the Germans were trying to capture a cafe, overlooking a ferry crossing, and the General Sobowski's Polish paratroopers would find out what it meant, meaning that the paratroopers ultimately had to fall back. All right, so let's start with the weather roll and take it from there. So 2d6 for weather. There isn't any. Let's go down the checklist. And the AFE, I should start them up with the motion counter, keeping them in motion. Motion, motion, motion. There it is. Well, deploy and whatnot. I'm going to go straight to movement. So I'm going to put this there instead of going back and forth. I'm going to put this one here just to keep tab on it. But I'm going to keep the phase wheel close by. Rally phase, I think we can say it's done. Let's just try and reload that advanced sequence, essential sequence of play. Oh, there, I got it. Okay, so go here. All right. Got wind change, recombinations, attempt to recover, deploy, repair, rally broken units, roll for shock. Let's go to prep fire, none. Let's go to movement. So with movement, we're going to attempt to move here using an assault move, non-assault move. We can't. We're going to attempt to move. No, we're not going to do that because this guy's is a conscript. So we're going to attempt, and these guys are conscripts. What the heck did I do? Okay. All right. So 2 to there, assault move. And then we'll roll for D and see what we're going to get for D. D is a 648. Let's see. We rolled a 4. It's not one of these random dudes. So our 4 puts him in K3, kilo 3. So that's D. And that kilo 3 is right there. And he's still concealed. So D comes down here. He's in K3. He's not in concealment terrain, but he could have started concealed at the beginning of the game. And I could very well have put him under a foxhole as well. And that's what we're going to do. So he activated this guy. He has a movement factor of 3 because he's a conscript. So we'll leave it at that. Here, going at this guy's here, it would be 1, 2, 3 to there. We're gonna change direction now and do a, oh boy, how come I put all these counters there? All right, here, we're going to assault move to there for 2. And then we'll see if we can activate this unit. That unit is A. All right, so let's see. A 2d6. A 7. 7 means A is in H2. That is H2. And we're going to fire there. We're going to fire. We're going to put him in under foxhole as well. Not ideal where, well, is it ideal or not? Let's put him in there. Is it an ideal location? Perhaps it is. Let's leave A, let's take A out. You know, he's no longer there. It's an assault move, but it is out in the open to him. So we should reveal that it's a 447. And we're going to take a 2 down 3 there. All right, let's do that. 2 down 3. Ooh, what is that exactly? 3 on the 2. Actually, it's an assault move, so it's down 2. Down 2. Yeah, down 2. So it's a 4 on the 2 is a 1 check. And there you are is a 3. Okay, a 1 check. Morale check 1. Ah, they passed. We got 1 resid there. And we first fired the support weapon. Interestingly enough, I really don't want to move the conscripts there. Very bad move on my end. Okay. Oh, the other thing that's I forgot to mention is that there's a special rule, and as you can see, I put a Piat with a hero because the hero can repair the Piat, which ordinarily breaks down a 10 with a 4 less, one little DR, 1d6. Hmm, very interesting. So now, as the German player, we're hard pressed to see what the heck we can do. All right, this fellow here will is in motion, so he will go one to there, two, three to there, eight to there, nine, can't stop. And they have a XBF30 X11. No longer in motion. This fellow here is going to go non-assault move. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think he has line of sight to him because of the orchards. It's a free line of sight check now. Um, plus the hedge. Okay, but he might have line of sight to him. So we will roll to see where E is located. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's do it. 6. I didn't roll a dummy, but a 6 is right here, I believe. E5. Yep. It was a non-assault move. E reveals himself to be in E5, and we have Wasowski. Delete that, and we'll do a 6 flat. +1 for the woods, -1 for first fire non-assault movement. 6 flat. Here it comes. 8 on the 6. The PTC. So we'll take first fire here. Let's do the PTC. Pass check. Leader. Passes. Quad. Pins. He pins. And we got 2 resids in there. All right. This fellow here is going to go non-assault move 1 in bypass, 2, 3, and 4. Equidistant. Loses concealment. A 2 flat. We'll do a 2 flat. 5T. They don't cower. 2 on the 2. It's a K/1. K/1. So we half squad. I always like keeping tab of my casualties and a 1 morale check. So put this in the Axis casualty bin. 1 check. Battle. Okay. That was fun. Battle. Let's look at our charts. I got nothing except that he is nothing. No modifiers to D6. The 9. The dude is berserk. And we got one residue in there. And he final fired. Okay. Yeah, no, he's a first line squad. 1, 2 to there, 3, 4 to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does he lose concealment? He can't be seen by here because the orchards cast a, yeah, they cast something. Can he, they cast a blind hex, and from here, blocked by the woods, so he's good. All right, here, we'll go 1, 2, 3 to there, not losing concealment. Well, he could have been seen by there, so he would lose concealment. Okay. This is pretty nasty. Why? No pain, no gain. Assault move. Loses concealment. All right, 12 on 1. 8 guys in a row. He's out of there. They don't cower, but they're all marked under first fire. Into the casualty bin. All right, he's done, and there is 6 resids there. Now he will assault move to there. This is concealment. 6. Down 1. As the leader directed the MG attack. Six. 3 on the 6, charges here. K/2. Check. But the British Sand. Okay. A little one. Let's do direction and distance. 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's 1, 2, 3 hexes away. 1, 2, 3 hexes away. Lowest stem is that, but he can't pin. So can I pick the leader? Lowest stem. And there is a unit there. He can't pin, so he's impervious to pinning. That's weird. He fired the LMG there. I think I just final fired. No. Okay, they'll assault move to there. They're in concealment terrain. And it's assault move, so they keep their concealment. They're not in open terrain. We protect the fire. Hell yeah, we will. So 6. 6 flat. Oh, it's not 6. It's 2 flat. Because they're concealed. But still, 5 on 2 is a normal. Nothing happened to uh, the Brits. So Kleinen Horden. Here it comes. A normal, 8 or less. Takes it. Squad. Breaks. That's weird. These guys are under the wreck. And what do we got here? Oh, this is a regular squad. I'm going to go here for 1. I'm declaring non-assault move. And 4 to there. 1 over so it was 1 over the hedge, 2 3 to there, 1 2 yeah, 1 plus 3 is 4, and we're going to see if anybody's there under Bravo. Let's see. 6 a 6 is in P4, so Bravo is in P4, Papa 4, M and OP. Where's Papa 4? Bravo has been activated. He's on the board. There we go. And I don't think you can see there. No. So he made it successfully to there. This fellow is going to non-assault move and go 1 2 to there and 3 4 to here. What do we have to lose? Our dignity. This is non-assault move. He has line of sight to there, and we'll reveal that it's a 4-4-7. All right. First we'll fire there at 6 flat. 6 on the 6 is a 1 check. The ELR and half squad, clone, and casualty reduce, break. They first fired. They get 1 resid in there. These folks are going to hold their fire. Now what we're going to do is roll it this way. So we're going to non-assault move for 1 to there, 2 3 to there. Let's see where J is. I would make him in M7, M7, M7. The heck is he doing all the way down there? Oh well, he's there. He didn't set up forward. Okay. All right. So we went 1 3 to there. Can't see him. He might be able to see him. Let's see where Charlie is. Come on, Charlie. 6. 6 makes him go in Q3. Goes Charlie. Quad Charlie. So let's put him there. That might be a good thing or a bad thing. And they lose concealment. Charlie's going to fire there. Let's see if he hits the orchard. Doesn't. So it's a 6 down 2. British first line elites don't cower. We rolled a 4 on the 6. It's a 2 MC. 2 MC. Oh, hold on. 2 MC. Okay, leader first. Breaks, squad. Breaks. Break. Break. And first fired. 6 there. 2 resids. Right. He will assault move to there. These fellows are going to do a armor assault. 1 to there. Stop for 2. And he will final fire 6 flat there. We didn't declare non-assault movement. 6 flat. 7 on the 6s. Well, they broke but did not alar. Yeah, yeah. He was playing non-assault movement. There you go. Been a mistake there. Break. Everybody I could. All right. Defensive fire. Um, Ultimately, he would have lost concealment. So, but they're not adjacent to anything. Let's remove all residuals. I don't have any other defensive fire. So let's go to advancing fire. Here, 30. 30 flat. Normal range of 1. So let's do the 30 and see what happens. 15. We're cooked. So with a 30, 4 on the 30, it is a 2 KIA plus a flame. Potential flame. We have to roll for DR plus the kindling number. So let's do the kindling number of woods. Kindling numbers, woods, is a 7. 6. That thing is a flame. Let's get a flame counter here. There's a blaze there. These guys are all gone. I believe that was an allied sand check. Ah, nice one. Direction and distance. 5 and 6. Goes off board, comes back here, and casually reduces the berserker. That's about it. So he advance fired. Here, we'll do a 30, 30 flat, put him in a foxhole as well. Five on the 30. 1 KIA. We're in open ground. What's going on here is that these scenarios were designed to be historical rather than balanced. Got a shot. This guy's just pinned there. Let's go to route. Let's go to route and clean up the board. Eliminate all moves, prep, and defensive fire. Route German player routes first. Closest woods. We'll go down there. Here, okay, here they can route to there, and this fellow can route to here. Already the Germans took a hit, but their tanks are making a difference. Hopefully, we'll do one more player turn and yeah, one more player turn and see where this goes. All right, route phase is over. Advance phase. Well, I don't want to advance anywhere there. This unit is a 447. There's no, there's nothing wrong with having those guys in the same hex like that. One guy is concealed, the other guy is not. This fellow can advance 2 to there. He is a conscript, but he can go 3 to there. This guy's a conscript, so he is in a bit of a pickle. This guy's not. He can advance there and take a 2 something. He's 12 something. Yeah, let's go over there. No, don't do that, George. All right, 2 to there. This fellow will advance to here. This fellow is still concealed. Why didn't I route these guys? Okay, these guys are concealed, and they can go 2 to there. The other dude is concealed on below here. For one reason or another, they didn't lose concealment. And these guys are should have routed back to there. Oops. There. These fellows should have routed back onto there. Got a little 1, 2 to there, 3, 4 to there. Okay. And I hate to break it to you guys, but what I'm going to do here is I won't skulk. Let's remove all moves. Let's go to close combat. There isn't any concealment gains. He can be seen. Can he be seen now? Take off all the pins. Okay. All right, so let's see. Yep, he can be seen. He's under concealment. We're good there. You can only see adjacent to here and here, or something to that effect. He's behind a hedge, but he can see this guy. And would he like to take a 6-up-1? I'm not sure. Anyway. All right, let's do our incremental save, and the other player turn will be quite short. I guess I can do 2 player turns, or maybe not. 39 minutes in. We'll save some game time for another Saturday. So I'm going to pause here on my end, do an incremental save, do the player turn, and then next Saturday we'll do another gameplay. All right, let's get the British up and going. Notice that we incurred quite a few casualties, but we still have a couple of going concerns here. Let's take a look at the casualty bin. We have a berserker that lost his life, a half squad, another, so 1 full squad, 2 full squads, and a conscript squad. And here we have 2 full squads, thanks to the tanks, and a good old leader and an LMG. 1 to 1, 1 to 1. So on to On to the Allied rally. We'll roll for weather. That's nothing. And then see, here we go. Weather recombinations, no. Uh, Attempt to recover support weapon and guns, none. Deploy, no. Repairs, none. Rally broken units, and of course we don't have any British brokies. But here we have a fellow that can rally on a 4. Let's see, rally. They lose their DM. These guys are going to bounce back, I hope. This fellow here loses his DM, is in woods. The other fellow here loses his DM because he's in woods. And here we have a leader that can rally in a 4. Oh, they lose their DM status as well. Okay. Luckily, I didn't put him in any sort of predicament. Now, here's the thing. Do I stick and fight or do I skulk? And skulking here is rather impossible. Um, so we won't skulk. Skulk certain units. Okay. So rally, we've done prep fire, we're done. Movement, here we go. Assault move to there. Here we're going to gather our server strength. Okay, here we'll do non-assault movement. 1 to there, 3, 4 to there. It's a path. And he stays there. So 1, 2, 3 to there. Let's see. Yeah, he started here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Good. Okay. Now is our movement. Pretty simple. Now we're going to call defensive fire, and probably have a 4 and a 2, a 6 up to there. Lose concealment. It ain't gonna happen. It ain't going to happen. I don't think so. All right. So with that said, let's go over to advancing fire, and we have none. Go to route phase, which there isn't any. Go to advance. I was tempted to go into a close combat there, but I think I won't. Here, this fellow here is going to go there. Oh, and with advancing fire phase, we have to figure out if there's going to be a blaze. So let's go with I3, H3, and then the orchard hexes. All right, so I3 first. This is for spread, so we look at the chart. In what chart exactly? Wind change, spreading fire. B25.6, first in woods, in I3, 7 or greater. Yes. Flame. On. All right, then we look at H3. No. Then look at G2. So for orchard, it's 9 or more. The other orchard, yes. So now we got things spreading around. Alrighty, that was our advanced fire route advanced phase. So we advanced 2 units. We do not wish to advance anybody else for the time being. So close combat, let's remove all the moves. He can be seen, but he can no longer be seen. So he gets concealed. By the way, these open ground hexes are on the same level as the hill. This fellow can be concealed. However, this fellow cannot. So now we'll advance to the second German turn, but that will have to wait until our next video. Wheel. So guys, I was only able to do one player turn, one game turn, consisting of the British and German player turn. Next turn, the Germans will have to think about how they're going to approach attacking the hill. They did get, the 2 tanks did get eliminate 2 units and a leader, but they have only 11 movement factors, and to boot, they have to roll for mechanical reliability. I think they also have delay because there's a star to the right of their movement factor. They have brew up. Yes, immobilization, DR less than 4. We're gonna have to look that up in the vehicle notes. AAMG TCA only. And getting hit in the rear is pretty detrimental. So there's only so much these tanks can do. Flamethrower to the tanks, and they can also break down at a cost of what is it, 10 or 11? 10. And quite a few units have broken, including one German elite squad. There's only 6 turns. So 1 turn down, 5 turns to go. Stay tuned. Same bad channel, same bad time. I am not Batman. I still have my Kansas City Chiefs hat. I watched the game with my son. That was the highlight of my weekend last week. Enjoyed it. You know, both teams played not both teams played. The Eagles played a tremendous game, a great game. Hertz reminded of our high school quarterback. He played a remarkable game. You have to give credit where credit is due. And another thing, if you got a player that's always winning all the time, you gotta suspect them for something because, hey, come on, nobody wins all the time. And a Triple Crown, yeah. What can you say? What can you do? Anyway, guys, listen. I hope you enjoyed this video. I said I was going to cut it to 45 minutes. It's now 49 minutes in. Quantity is not always equal to quality. However, if you enjoy this channel and these videos, sorry if the sound doesn't come out clear. I'm doing the best I can. So recommend it. Recommend the channel and tune in and watch to your heart's content and have fun. Take care, guys. Have a good one.